Hello beauty babes, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got these super long spring twist, kinky twist, whatever you want to call them. I did this because I wanted just some long twists, and I like how these look over the passion twist because they look more natural because they are like kinkier type of hair. And the hair I use, by the way, is this Twisted Up Expressions hair in 24 inches. I got it in the color 1. This is the same one I use for my spring twist all the other times, except this one's a lot longer. Well, actually that's kind of a lie because I had some red ones in, and I used a 24-inch hair. I didn't film that one because it was the exact same one of when I did them the first time in the video, except for in that last video they were the 16 inches one. They have it in 12, 16, and 24. So yeah, the red ones that you see in some of my videos on my channel, those were in the 24 length regular, but I used the 24 inches in this, and you know, ended up connecting another piece of hair to it to make them longer. You'll see in the video, I'll show you that. And all I used was the hair, some type of edge control. I used the orange Shine Jam, a rat tail comb, and some moisturizer for my hair, which I use the Shea Moisture. It's like this twist and curl custard, something like that. That's what I used. I used about 4.5 packs of this hair. If you don't make them that small, like I made mine, it's pretty small. If you don't make them that small, or if you split the hair up more than I did, then you know you won't need as many packs, because typically I'll use 1 to 1.5 packs for my whole head, but since these are longer, I pretty much had to use, you know, more packs. But yeah, these are super cute. I'm pretty much doing them the exact same way I did in my other video, but I wanted to come and show you how I extend them because that can be a little bit confusing for some people. But you know, if you know how to do like a feed-in braid method, then it should be perfectly fine to you. It's not that hard. It's actually way more simpler than that. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I will see you in a second. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so first things first, you can see that my hair is all sectioned off, at least by row, because it just would save so much time. I knew if I had already pre-did that, so I went ahead and did that. And yeah, so I just detangled it and twisted it all throughout my head just so that it would save time on the parting process, because I hate parting my hair. So now what I'm going to do is moisturize my hair before I start doing any of the twisting or anything. And I'm using this Manuka Honey Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Twist Defining Custard. And I'm not gonna take much because prior to putting these twists in, my hair was already moisturized. But since I've been doing this style for days because I kept having to take breaks and I procrastinated and stuff like that, you know, it's just been taking me a lot longer than it should. But yeah, after I put that twist defining custard in my hair, I'm just going to brush through it to make sure it's detangled. And I know you can see like little flakes in my hair. It's just because I don't think the products are mixing well. The moisturizer I used before and this one, I don't think they're mixing well, but I don't really care because my hair is about to be twisted up anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, as you can see, here's my line. So I'm gonna take my rat tail comb And you want to be sure to have like the middle one, just because they just work so well when it comes to parting super straight. And I don't have my glasses on, which I definitely should, so that my part would be straight. But if we're being honest, I've never been the one to care about super straight parts. I just don't care about it. As long as it's relatively straight, that's all that matters to me. So I'm gonna twist this up and clip it up with this butterfly clip, and then I have this section. Now, what I'm gonna use to, you know, put it on my roots and stuff, I'm gonna use this shiny gem in the extra hold. This is the one in the orangish yellowish container. And I'm just going to start putting that on the base of my part. But as I'm doing that, I'm also gonna watch out for where my edges are, and I'm going to take them out because I don't like my edges being in there, because I just know it can be very damaging. So I just take out basically the pieces that if you pull on them, they hurt. I take those out. I don't care if they're long, because I'll be able to style them later. I just rather not have a broken edges and stuff. I'll deal with the longness of them later. But yeah, after I put some more of that shiny gem on the base, I lightly like twist it like this, and that's just so that it'll kind of stay as I'm getting the hair prepped. So I'm gonna take my one strand of hair, and this is in 24 inches. I don't know if I've said that prior, but yeah, and I'm just going to fluff out the ends because they come in this tight curled thing. So I'm gonna flip out the ends, and then I'm going to take it, try to get it as even as possible, split down the middle like this, and then I'm just going to separate it into two different pieces, because these two pieces will make up one twist, because one will be what I start my twist with, and then I'll insert the other piece in to the bottom once this piece starts to run out. And I always run my fingers through it after I rip it through, because sometimes there'll be like little shedded hair that's starting to loosen up or whatnot, and I just like to either rip it off, or, you know, see when it starts getting crazy too long at the ends, I either rip it off or I'll just cut it. Real simple. It doesn't bother me none. And so now to start my my twist, I'm going to sleek down the edges part here, so hopefully it doesn't start to come back into me doing the twist. And then I'm gonna take my strand and I'm going to straddle it. Ooh, something fell. I'm going to straddle it over this piece, making this piece be in the middle. I hope you can see what I'm doing, because I can't really see if I'm showing you. But yeah, so you have this piece, you have the middle piece, and then you have this piece that's in my hand right here. And then I'm literally just going to start braiding. This is not a tutorial for me to show you how to braid, because I'm horrible at that, because I'm still learning myself, but I'm able to braid enough for this. But I'm just gonna start braiding, because I like to braid my twist a little ways down before I start the actual twisting, just because it reassures that the roots will stay better than the, you know, just twisted roots, because I'm not that great. But even still, my grip is not that great with braiding either, so it's always kind of loose, which is fine to me, because like I said, I don't want it to be too tight anyway. But now I have my middle hair back, I have my hair back in the middle, and as you can see, I braid it down just a tad bit. You can braid it down as little or as much as you want, just want to keep it a good amount just so that, you know, it'll stay. And so as that, I separated my hair into two between the two strands, and now all I'm gonna start do is just start twisting. And you can twist as light or as heavy as you want. I'm twisting, I would say like a medium. Like, I wouldn't say I'm not twisting too tight, but I'm not twisting loose either. And I'm kind of like rolling my fingers like this as I twist, just because it gives more of a like rope effect, and make sure everything's secure. Now, when I get to the my hair part, as you can see, this is my hair. It's hard to tell because, on camera at least, because of it's just black on black hair, but I can tell because I'm looking straight at a mirror, having light shining directly on it, and this hair color that I'm using is in the color 1, and my hair is in isn't, you know, the black is black. It's like a 1B, but I like how 1 looks on me, so I chose 1 hair. But yeah, I'm going to take my strands and get some more shining gem and just make sure to smooth out my ends just so that they'll blend better as I'm twisting. And then I'll just continue twisting and twisting until I get to a certain point, which I'll show you. So about when I have about this much hair left is when I will start to insert the other strand of hair. And how I do it, it's quite simple. I'm gonna stand up so that I can actually show you what I'm doing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece, separate it into 2 like this, and place it, you know, literally right on top of the shorter pieces. You know, this is a short piece and this is a shorter piece, and I connect it in front, or you connect it behind, whichever you please. It doesn't matter, you'll still be able to do this. And then I just start to twist both sides. I just twist it once and then I start to twist again, but as I'm twisting again, I'm, you know, like I said, I'm rolling my fingers just to make sure the hair is tightly secured there. And since, oh Jesus, my stuff started to fall. I almost fell. And since this hair is getting quite long, I'm gonna put it in my mouth just so that I can twist more firmly. Okay, so as you can see, this piece is running out a bit on this side, so I'm going to borrow some hair from the thicker piece and just add it over there and then start twisting down again. Okay, so I just added some shining gem to the ends and twisted a little more, as you can see. And with the remainder that's on my fingers, I'm just going to roll this twist, you know, between, like, I mean around my finger, like, you know, you would with your natural hair or whatever. And as you can see, this is how it's looking. Now, since I don't braid super duper tight on my roots, it isn't uncomfortable, but I like, and as uncomfortable, I mean, it's not like sore or anything. Like, I can move it, it doesn't hurt. But yeah, that's how I do them. Now I'm just going to do a few more pieces, and I'll kind of just speed it up and show you kind of what I'm doing, just so that you can get a glimpse of what I'm doing. I won't show you me doing the rest, because then that's gonna take long, and this video is gonna be much longer than I would like it to be. So yeah, let's just keep going. All right, beauty babes, so it's been a couple of days later, but as you can see, I got all of the twists completed and everything, and oh my god, this low-key took forever, but it's also because I kept having to do other things and stop and do homework for college and everything. So this style did take a while, but very much worth it because I love it. I don't ever think I'll do the short ones ever again, because these long ones are just so cute. I love them so much. But they're pretty easy to put in, and I know they're gonna be just as easy to take out. I am gonna have these in for a while, so when my perimeter starts to get frizzy, I'm just gonna, you know, retwist, rebraid, all of that, because I love these. I really do. They mimic passion twist, but since it's the kinkier hair, they look a little bit more natural. They're not as shiny, and that's personally what I like, the look that I was going for with this. But yeah, this is how long they are. I'm gonna stand up and show you. They're pretty long. I'm about 5'2", so you know, they're pretty long for my size. This is probably the longest hairstyle I've ever had, and I love it. I love them. They're so cute. As you can see, I did my edges off camera too, because I didn't know if anybody would want to see that. If you would like to see how I do my edges, then leave a comment down below, and I will definitely get that video out. I'm also gonna end up doing a video over how I style these twists, because I know I have one from when I had the shorter ones, but since these are slightly longer, well, not really slightly, they're a lot longer. So since these are longer, I'm able to style them in different ways, and plus I've also found new ways to style them. So it's gonna be a completely different styling video that isn't, you know, just basic styles, or at least not to me, like this one here that I just found out how to do. Super cute, I love it. But yeah, we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.